And welcome back to Deathbattle Prediction. Got another one, baby. Now I'm rolling. Okay, I wasn't actually rolling. I got the Beerus Galaxy one right. I didn't get the last one right. But look, my record's starting to improve a little bit. If I could maybe just get the last, what did they say, 10 more? And we're on our third, so we got 7 more. If I can just get the 7 more right, maybe I can at least even out my score for the rest of the year. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I think I only got 2 or 3 right last. Oh, yeah, I'd basically be able to even it out. This thumbnail, by the way, and background image is by, go back over this way. Where'd you go? No, not that way. Oh, come on. There it is. Nope. What the hell? Sorry, I had the person's name up here who made it. Let's try that one more time, shall we? There we go. It was made by NKSTJOA. Oja? I'm not certain what. I mean, maybe it's meaning something. I don't know. But yeah, that's who made the thumbnail. Always want to give the shout out to people. Yes, it's technically public domain, but if it was made by someone, get the proper shout out, obviously. Anyway, the next matchup is one that a lot of people want. Bat in the Sun actually did a live action one of this. Is Red Hood versus they did they did Punisher versus Red Hood. The Winter Soldier versus Red Hood. Now I get the impression, given the type of fighters characters these two are, that this might be another live action death battle we're getting. The way they showed it off too was live action. They didn't show like anything from animation or anything like that in the preview. So I get a vibe that this might be a live action one, and this would be a great live action one to see. Like, again, if you've ever seen like Bat in the Sun, the stuff they do, and when you saw their Daredevil versus Nightwing matchup as well, it would be a good one to do a live action. Obviously, the question is, who do I think would win? This one is similar to the Zuko versus Todoroki one. I think one of them obviously would win, but this is a really even match in my opinion. I mean, these guys are both highly trained. One trained by the League of Assassins and Batman, of all people. And there's Pumpkin again. Hi, Pumpkin, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Yes, now Pumpkin say, okay, I ate, you fed me, I still got some food left, but you fed me, now I will be loved. Now you will love me until I say no more, and I will never say no more. But yeah, so one is trained by Batman and other League of the South ratio. Some of the heaviest hitters of DC, who frankly are probably better in combat now than the Winter Soldier. But Winter Soldier's capable of going toe to toe with individuals like Captain America, even Iron Fist to some degree. Some of those heavy hitters as well. One's a trained soldier. One is trained as is a Robin. And as a mercenary. Both have killed. Both are armed to the teeth, essentially. Though one of their teeth is an arm, basically. If you know what I mean by that. His arm is a weapon. In the MCU he got a vibranium one. I don't think it's really implied it's probably said in the comics what his arm's actually made of. It's not adamantium, I don't think, because he's Russian based, and the Russians didn't have access to adamantium. Otherwise, they would have made that with Omega Red. They made carbonadium instead, which I don't even think that's what his arm is made of. Still, it's a highly powerful tool and weapon. Downside with it, though, is that because it's metal, it's susceptible to things like electromagnetism, things along those lines. Things that could impair metal objects. Assuming that something hasn't happened in the comics, which gives an immunity to it. They're both firearms experts. They're both heavily armored as well, wearing body armor. This is a Sophie's choice. Pick your poison. This is going to come down similar to like the Daredevil and Nightwing. Was like the fine detail, like not the minute details, but what's the one thing one has over the other that's going to tip the scale here? I'm going to say what's going to tip the scale. I think because this fight's going to ultimately come down to a hand-to-hand fight. I think we can all agree to that. It's going to come down to a hand-to-hand fight. And I think Red Hood, Jason Todd, I think he takes the edge somewhat in unarmed combat. I do. Now, I mean, Winter Soldier has the advantage of his cybernetic arm, but ultimately we saw like, I mean, we'll go to the MCU, even though that's not the actual Marvel comics. The cybernetic arm ultimately didn't matter too much in a fight against individuals who, quite frankly, I don't know, are better in combat than Red Hood. Like, I would argue, I don't know if I would say Black Widow is superior in, she has a different fighting style than Red Hood does. So that's why I don't know if I would say she's superior to him in combat. But yeah, Black Widow could not beat the Winter Soldier in a straight out fight. We saw that. Cap was able to beat, but she was still able to give him a good fight. Cap was able to beat him in a straight out fight. T'Challa was able to beat him in a straight out fight. Again, hand to hand fight. We actually don't see him that much else in the other movies. Like, he doesn't fight too many other people one-on-one. But I'm just going by the movies there. We know there's individuals who can beat him in a straight fight, but we know there's individuals who can beat Todd in a straight fight too. I'm going to lean towards one. I am going to play a little favoritism towards the fact that he got training from Batman of all people. And it is a good enough fight to keep Batman on his toes that I will give the edge to Red Hood. And remember, this is also comparing the fact that that's training from Batman. Yeah, he hasn't really beaten Batman. He's put Batman on guard. He's like, give Batman a good fight. And Batman is technically superior to Captain America. Even in the comics, they say, you might be able to beat me. And in Deathbattle, they show that Batman is mastered his form of unarmed combat, or the 127 martial arts, whereas Captain America was only proficient in them. And Captain America beats Bucky. So you can see where it kind of starts to stack in the martial arts category when it comes to Red Hood a little bit. Again, though, that's the only thing I can think of that really gives him a more. Deathbattle obviously go into more detail on who gets more formidable edge, but that's my opinion. Who I think has the better edge here in this scenario, Red Hood or Winter Soldier. I think Red Hood gets the slight edge, but that's just my opinion. Honestly, either one wins. I'm sure we're going to get a kick-ass fight, and I pray to God it's live action. These guys would be awesome in a live action fight. So that's my thought. I'm going Red Hood. Who do you go with? Put in the comments below. Let me know. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I'll be back with the Magic video to play catch up on everything I didn't cover today or over the weekend and last Friday. So see you later.